Yes, here we go. I'm ready now for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Hello, what's happening then? Wee! Dun, 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 kinda. Y'all, that little shadow you see above my head is... There we go. It's fixed. That's what I use. This is what it is, y'all. Look. This right there. Okay. I'm so happy to be here once again. Check in, I reckon, and let's begin. Party on, party people. You like how I did my hair, y'all? Do y'all like how I did my hair? Yes. Oh, let me not forget the lip. So I'm so happy to be here again with you all with another video and a little catching up. We have some things to talk about. What I'm doing is after we get off of here, I'm going to research my product. Okay, did you guys like that light? That light was cute, wasn't it? I'm going to research my product. I told you guys I'm putting out a cosmetic line, and I'm conversing now with vendors, emailing back and forth regarding product, that I want to launch, which is going to be eyeshadow first. But that is what I'm doing after I get off of here chit-chatting with you guys. But I just was like, it's been a long time overdue for a little catch up, so let's catch up. Well, today I went to Burlington. I went and got me a few pairs of pants, and I got a nice little green sweater with some gold accents, okay? Just a little something casual, and that's pretty much what I did. And the reason why is because Burlington line was like literally wrapped all throughout the building, okay? These 6 feet apart is starting to have these lines just extended, okay? Like damn near 2 extendo clips. I felt like I was like, seriously. So that was that. I spent some time there, and I really just been on my computer. What else? I just been going to dentist. Oh yeah, I went to the ortho to get my teeth looked at for braces. I have more appointments coming. I pretty much just been doing a lot of self-care. I've been ordering things online, trying out new makeup I purchased. So let me tell y'all this, right? So I remember I told you all that the X card, right? And so the game that he's trying to play is a hopscotch in and out your life type of game, right? So we're going to start off with this first, and then we're going to get off into some other things. But I just wanted to get this out the way first. So, I came up with a damsel story, and the most he was trying to do was just come and take me to where I had to be. So I had not heard from him, and it's been a few days. So I'm like, okay. I said when he called, he's probably going to stay away for a while to see if the smoke clears, okay? That's what the guys do. If they see you that you're in the damsel, sometimes a guy will clear out the way and then wait a while and come back around hoping that the situation has been rectified. And so that's what he's doing, right? So because I got pulled over, y'all. I got pulled over, and I told you, I don't know if I did or not, but the cop said he was going to impound my vehicle, but he said he wasn't. He was going to give me, he was going to let me go, just go home. And I'm like, ugh. So, I use it as a damsel story or whatnot. So when he calls, he's probably going to be seeing it, wondering where my car is and all that, if I got that situated. But little do he know is that the next time he called me would be either life or death for him. I promise you. The next time he calls, he's going to see if the smoke's cleared. I'm going to just charm and disarm. Tell him, oh, I've been thinking about you. I was just thinking about you. And You're gonna say what you're thinking about or what you're doing, and I'm gonna let them know I'm on the city airline. I mean, I'm not the airline, but I'm on the city's online website, and just handling some business with the ticket that I, got the other day, and the encounter I had with the police. And then I noticed on my record that I have some tickets here, and if I get another ticket, I get a boot. And one of these tickets are, I know, Flame Game, right? Because it has fluid, but it wasn't working, so I had to do the little crackhead move. So that's why I see Flame Game like that. See? Like, what the fuck? So look. I'm letting them know, like, well, I have like one more time to get a ticket and put a boot on my car. And so I was going through these tickets, and I noticed that one of the tickets that I was down Jefferson back in 07, and I know that, I wasn't parking on Jefferson, and when I Googled the number, when I Googled the address, it's around the same part of Jefferson as where you used to be when you used to go to the recording studio. So now this is what we're gonna do. So what I'm gonna need for you to do, sir, is take care of this ticket to get it off my record, what you owe. And if you don't trust me, that's fine. That's cool. Don't worry. Don't sweat it. It's all good. It's all good. But what I would like for you to do is take your phone and turn on that flashlight. And I need for you to look that flashlight directly in its eye. Okay, I need you to get close to that light. So when you close your eyes, all you do is see the light. Like, you can't when you open your eye, you see the light. When you close your eye, you see the light. And I need that light to represent, I need that light to represent you having your memory erased of my phone number. I need you to Men in Black yourself so that the next time you even think about calling me, you won't. So, if you want to attempt to get your foot in the door, possibly you could get your foot in the door and take care of this. If not, there is nothing further for us to talk about. So what do you want to do? Boom. So, do a little build up, and then I'm going to straight to the point. Because of the simple fact, it's been too long. It's been so long. And my thing is, why are you constantly trying to keep in touch with me? Why do you feel the need to call me every now and then? So, what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to take control of this. We'll let him know. Either pay that ticket and you could possibly have a foot in the door, or I need you to hang up the phone and don't forget to put a padlock on the door behind you, okay? Because you will never, ever be able to come back through these doors again, okay? Ever. Until that is completed, right? What you think he gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what the fuck he gonna do. And with all the money this motherfucker got, because let me tell you something about this nigga. I know his program. I'm in Michigan, he's in California. He has based his life in California, meaning like children-wise, where he want to live-wise. Here, this is where he's from, but he used this place for business. He used this place for selling drugs, probably prostitution, all that stuff, right? He used it for both sides. He used both states for both, but this is the state where he gets his money. Like, he get it from out there, but this is where the drugs get pushed out here for him, right? So, his money is here and his drugs are here. So what I know about this guy's routine from knowing him for so long is he's here collecting money. He's here searching for his money. He's either here waiting on something to get dropped off, or he's here picking something up. But nevertheless, he's here, right? And I know that he's not here and stepping foot on Detroit soil because he doesn't have family like that. He do have family, but he's not coming all the way here just to see them. He's a narcissist, okay? So all he do is think about his money, he's money motivated, right? So me knowing that is why I'm like, okay. I know you got it. And if you won't give it, then get the fuck on. Because you know what a person got. You know what he's doing. I know he's here moving. I know where, and guess what? I know where he's at, where he's staying at. I even know where he's staying at. I already know who he's staying with. Let me tell y'all something about me. He don't have that many people here, right? He has people, but he really don't have nobody he can trust, okay? He had a bunch of people, but as confining with me throughout the years, he has told me about people he can't trust, right? So, I know that his routine, I know, you know, who he deals with, and I know who he won't deal with. And the people who he was able to trust, a lot of them, you know, are not here. Some are locked up in prison. Some are just in the grave. Or some used to live here, but they're out in California now. No good to him here, because he has what he needs from you here, and he has what he needs for you there. People who live in California, he got them for what he needs them for, to get his drugs. Like the girl, like the new baby mama, she is there to pick out like his work. She's a plug for the work. She get it for the loads. She's the person who to talk to and get it. So that's why he needs her. He needs her to have these pounds, right? And then over here, he needs people to make sure that the drugs get here. He needs somewhere to keep his money at. He needs somebody to send his money back there. You know, these are just like a few things. Like, this is his operation back and forth when you stay, right? And so I know that one of the girls that he's with here, she stays in the hood, right? Not only does she stay in the hood, she stays in the hood where he's from, which is a big issue for him because he don't want to be, just like everybody knows, if he's in town, there's some money involved. So wherever he's at, it's some money laying there. So he's in the hood, from the hood he grew up in. These people that know that, the girl who he's with, she stay in that neighborhood. And so it's like he really trying to be in car, but how can he really, you know, one day somebody gonna see you, you know, in the hood over there. And me, he know that. And one thing about it is he loves to stay in the burbs. He like to stay in the suburbs. He like to sleep, lay his head in the burbs. That's one thing about him. He wants to lay his head. He will hang out. He will party. He will do business in the streets, in the city. But when it comes to laying down his head, he prefers to lay in the burbs. Now, if he is in the city, he got a bunch of guns and he's noited because that's just how he is in the city. So I know where he's laying his head at. He's noited because she's in the heart of the fucking hood, right? Me, he know that, okay, I can trust her with my money. I can trust her to make sure this gets picked up, this dropped off, this thing make it there, this, you know, whatever. And she stays in the burbs always. So I know if I get in contact with her, I will have somewhere to lay my head at in the suburb. I don't have to go over this chick out who's laying in the city, in my hood, where everybody knows if they see me, if I get caught up slipping over here, they know it's gonna be some money laying or some drugs laying in that house, you know. So, and this guy, trust you me, it'd be like 20, 50, like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of merch, okay? Like seriously, and money's going around. So he got some shit circulating. So, yeah, so with me knowing all of this, it's like, in order for me to have this person cleansed and like go, it's like I have to put my foot down. Like I was playing games because I'm telling you, he would come around like a year or two between, or 2 years between, a year and a half between, 6 months in between. He'd do stuff, he'd go long distance like that. Shoot, the last time I talked to him probably was my last time talking to him for another while, whenever he decides to call back, you know. But the point is that I just gotta let this next phone call be about that, because that is something that actually the ticket, I done talked to him twice, and I know he's gonna call back because he's been calling. I went through my call log and I seen the first time I got a missed call was a private call from him, was October 2nd. Today is the 9th. Today is like the 18th, 19th, 18th. And so he had been calling. I kept missing the call. I wouldn't answer the call. So he finally got in contact with me. And he's been trying to do that for 2 weeks. So I already know he's gonna keep, because he's been trying so long to get a hold of me. But the thing of it is when he caught me off guard. And then it dawned on me. So when I did talk to him the first 2 times, I didn't think to say that. But now that it dawned on me, I'm like, you know what? That's how I'm going to come at him and nip him in the bud. That's how I'm going to set my boundary. That's how I'm going to do it. Like, if I'm gonna try to play him and get some money from him again, he's the type of person where you gotta let him know boundaries, because he will try to step all over you. He will try to control you. He will try to starve you with things, and it's like as though you need him, as though you want him. It's like that's the type of person he is. So with me in the mindset, in the mind frame that I'm in, it's much easier for me to do what I gotta do, put my foot down and set boundaries, because I'm no longer in it with him. I'm on the outside now. So him trying to get, so when me on the outside, him on the outside, him knocking at my door, let me know you want something. So basically cards are in my hand. And he keeps calling from a private number, and I'm gonna let him know about that too. Like, listen, no longer will I answer any more of your private calls. And I'm also telling him that, and no matter if you call me today, don't call me no more private. You would never get another answer if you call me private. Call straight through only. You're disrespecting my line when you call like this, and I'm talking to you like this in the tone, YouTube. But when I converse with him, I'm gonna say it in more subtle and soft. I'm just thinking about what I'm saying now so that I can, translate it in a more subtle and feminine way, because he is a narc at the end of the day, and narcs don't like to be really told what to do or control. So you have to control them and tell them what to do without them knowing that you're telling them what to do. Okay, so yeah, so basically I'm about to nip this shit in the bud. Either you're gonna pay up, and then if you're gonna say, I'm gonna call you back, I'm like, no. What you can do is give me information, or you can take this information, you can go online, I don't know, but pay it and send me that confirmation. If not, do not call me. And I'm gonna let him know another thing, and guess what? I already know you're not gonna call back. And that's cool too, and I'm fine with that. But you really need to grow up, because you're calling me someone from your past. It makes you look really low. It makes you look really desperate. You're looking really desperate, son. And I'm gonna bust his ego like that, because not only will you keep coming back in my life playing with me, bitch, you're gonna get busted, and you're gonna regret doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna bust his mom. I'm gonna let him know how desperate and pathetic he looks for still reaching out to somebody in the past. Like, you cannot, I'm like, you can't level up to get anybody better than me. You out there in California and you're still calling me after all of these years, like. But I might not have to hurt his feelings like that. I might, he might comply. Hell, he might freaking comply. Where you at? I'm gonna meet you. Come get you the money now. Just in the third. He might. And if that's the case, then I'll just pull up, put my hand out. If give me the money, I'm pulling back off. Like, or not even that. You're gonna have to meet me somewhere in public, okay? Meet me somewhere in public. Something like the casino or the mall. Somewhere some money, some transactions can get, just in case because when he see this, I mean, he's gonna wanna hang around, okay? Let's be real. So once he see this, he's gonna say, I never met this girl before. She's looking hard, intriguing, nice. Look how she's doing. Well, I want to get to know her. She's definitely upgraded. Because see, the thing of it is I know I don't keep the social media and all that, so he could be checking up on me and prying on me, because I know that's what he'll do. I know that's what people do. I've been told that before. Someone told me, like, yeah, I was looking you up on Facebook, I ain't gonna find you. And I was like, that's exactly why I don't keep shit, because I know people be always trying to look for you. So him not having nothing of me, no social media of me, it starves him. That's why, ladies, you don't give guys your social media. First of all, they're not deserving. What have they done deserve it? So every guy you meet, especially if you're pretty, you're going to have guys hollering at you all the time. More than likely, all of those guys are going to ask for social media. More than likely, probably like 7 or 8 of them guys going to fall off. So them guys have your access to your, or just even knowing your handle. That's just too much. That's too much, like letting them in your panties too early, So, and that also keep the mystery going. It's like, I want to see what you look like. I want to see what you're doing, how you enhance, how you advancing. So, but at the same time, if he doesn't call from the last time he's speaking to him, that's even better. because I have ran his ass off. And now he know. Like, I don't know. Just want him to just pay or leave me alone. You know? Just pay up or leave me alone. That's all I want. You know, I have things that I need to do and take care of. And I have not been able to do that because I had not been putting myself first. And so now that I'm done with that subject, I just want to tell y'all what was going on with me. Okay? And other than that, I really haven't been out to meet new people. I'm not going to lie. I've been in the house. I've been researching my things. Like, I've really been doing some self-care things. Like, so now that I'm, you know, done with all of that, I'm back out, getting back out every day. So that's what I did earlier today. I went to Burlington, and you know, the winter is here, or coming soon here, and it gets dark early. So I'll be trying to get up and get out early as possible now, you know. But yeah, I am wanting to talk about something that is very important, okay? And if you follow this channel, you would know a lot of the reasons why I speak the way I speak and talk the way I talk. Is because, trust you me, when it comes to women, anything I ever tell you is, or men, if you hear what I'm saying to women, is nothing against guys and women. I'm not making you predators, but this is something that I wish someone had told me. Had someone told me this, I would be in a better... I would be in a better situation right now, okay? I would say like that. I'd be more advanced and different experiences I would be able to share with you had I been taught the things that I'm teaching here. And the things that I've learned, you know, not to say that I regret anything I ever gone through, because at the same time, you take, you know, power of alchemy is you take your power and you take your negativity and you turn into positivity, okay? So anything that I have ever gone through is now used in a positive light for me now, because I'm going to use it to teach people what to look out for and what to do, you know, in certain circumstances and things that, you know, they may experience in the future, or they may be experiencing right now. But this is October, so this is like the month of breast cancer. I didn't think about it, but since I thought about it and I just happen to have it on, I got my pink on. I didn't do that on purpose, but okay, we're talking about it. And also domestic violence. Now, in order for me to really speak on something like this and really give my all into it, I will have to have experienced it, whether it's through someone else or my own self, and which is both, okay? And now, I'll just tell you both of my situations, because it was just two, right? The guy who's calling me now, and then it was a guy when I was like 18. I met him when I was like 18 years old. And then after him, I stayed with him a few years, and then I met the guy that I'm talking to now. So it was just them two, right? Back to back. And what I used to do in those situations with both of them was I cared too much about them more than me. Like, I was giving them nurture because I have it in me as a woman, and I was giving them too much of attention and too much say-so. Valuing their opinion too much when it on things that was not necessary to be valued on. You know, it's like I was giving them too much power, okay? And ignoring signs. Being a person who was not so sure of herself, and a person who was real clingy and needed validation, okay? Let's just keep it funky. needed validation, you know, got too comfortable, things of that nature. But what I want to say is, both the first guy, it was more so of a fight. Like, it was more so of me fighting. The only time he ever got the best of me is when he used his body weight, okay, to overpower me. And if that's pulling me somewhere or dragging me or something like that, that's the only time. Other than that, like, to like a fist, like a boxing match, no. You know, it was more so like kicking. The first time was I was laying on the bed, or no, we were fighting, and I jumped. Again, he pushed me, and I just started kicking him so hard I even broke my high heel boot. That's how hard I was kicking him off me. And I kicked it. I broke it, kicked him in his thing. Okay, and which I should have left him alone then, and I did not. Okay, I figured like, okay, I got the best of him, I can say. And then we got into it one time where he was chasing me with the tire, and I had to, you know, use my car to stop him. That's all I'm gonna say. And he, you know, it was just too toxic, and I should not have allowed myself to stay that long. And I wasn't getting paid. I was not. He was not of a person who had a lot of money. So I'm just trying to think of myself. Even I know that money doesn't matter, but at the same time, you know, money matters. Okay, let's just be clear. And then also at the same time, if he did have money like that, you know, more than likely, depending on how he got his money, it depends on how these guys get their money. When they get their money, like being a professional man, they're more so slow to be abusive, you know, that I know of. I know you have a lot of professional men that are still abusive. Do not get me wrong, but more than likely they have less to lose, okay, versus a Dusty who sell drugs, okay, already risking his life anyway by going to the penitentiary selling drugs. Then he ain't gonna risk his life by hitting on you, okay? And then so with this guy, it was a fist fight, but he didn't get me down or anything like that. But he really was hit, like pulling on my hair like a girl, okay? And that was the only time we ever fought. We never fought or whatever after that or before that. Like, I can only say that I can't honestly say we only got into one fight. And that was that. But yeah, I still consider it as a abusive relationship because he would also abuse me mentally, like play mind games, okay? So I know this is about domestic violence, but a lot of domestic violence, it goes hand in hand with emotional abuse, okay? It all go hand in hand. You know, a guy is really not beating you silent. He's not just quiet. He usually, more than likely, like 99.99% of the time, he's going to have a mouthpiece that goes along with it, okay? And that mouthpiece is to tear you down, and it is to belittle you and make you feel insecure. It's to make you fearful. It's to make you second guess yourself. It is to trap you. So what you have to do is get a grip of yourself, really. Life, let me tell you something. Life is I'm gonna just keep it real funky with you now. Life is too short to be allowing a man beat on you. Life is too short to be. Life is too short, and then you have to wait more days for your bruises to heal. Like, that's just more time out of life you're wasting on a Dusty, when that time can be taken in you putting on makeup, bettering yourself, making yourself feel better, going to the mall. It's like something that's for you. And I know someone who used to get abused too, but they would go to the mall. What made them say was they was shopping. Hey, you may like the shopping now, but you will later on regret that, and You shopping now, you can find you an older man who's slower, who's not gonna be into all of that, and you still can go shopping and you won't have that headache. Oh, let me tell you what young guys do. Young guys will hold your life up. They will hold your life up, and then next thing you know, you don't have any kids, and you wanting kids, and you gave your youth to a scrub, and then now what? A lot of young girls don't look at time. A lot of girls don't look at it at different angles. Not every girl want to get married, but shoot, he could be taking you from like the time that you're spending with him. You could be out and about somewhere and meet a successful guy who is going to treat you right and do better for you. A lot of girls be wanting to get taken care of by, oh, I'm going shopping, I ain't got to work, but that abuse, more than likely, especially if he's not married to you, he's going to leave you and be with somebody else. Or if he is married to you, if he's married to you, you're just going to have to just get out of that. You're going to have to find a way out. And if you're married to a guy who abuses you, please don't tell him that you're divorcing him in his face. Please don't let him know until you got your situation all the way together. Until you are far away, you got yourself, because you never know. These guys are unpredictable. Women, have told guys in the midst of arguments, oh, I'm putting you on child support, alimony, I'm divorcing you, and God just choked them out or killed them right then and there. Please, I don't care. Because guys and their money, guys don't want to depart from their money. Like, that's where you get them at. That's why you always want to hit them in their pockets. Guys and their money is like, you don't need shit to them when it comes to their money. Their money is above you. I'm telling you. Their money is before you. So, do not tell a guy in his face, okay, especially if you're alone, okay, that you're going to do anything that's going to cause him to come out of his pockets. Because he's going to resent you for that. It doesn't matter if he's taking money from you. They don't care. They'll take the money from you. That's fine. But you taking their money? Oh, no. They're ready to go. They're ready to go to war. So, you have to be smart about these things, ladies. Ladies, get you a watch, a phone watch. Call 911 on Slick. You know what I mean? Do the pizza delivery thing. Oh, yeah, I need a pizza delivered. You know what I mean? Like, call 911. Like, you just have to take your life seriously. Like, call the police. Don't be afraid to call the police. I don't care, even if you might have to bluff, and just see his reaction. And then if he act out, hit send, okay? Just try to, I just want ladies to just think of themselves first. A lot of women just be lonely and just be feeling sorry for guys and just be just wanting to just take care of them. And then it's like, this guy has not given you any sort of commitment. This guy has not, you're not driving your dream car. You're not, living in your dream home. You're not sitting at home all day, putting in makeup or shopping all day or starting an online business. Like, you're working at a low job, at a fast food restaurant, or even at a desk job. You're getting up for work in the morning for traffic, and then coming home to this guy. When you could do all that by yourself, but you just want to just have the fact oh, I got a guy at home, long as he's there for me when I get home, long as he fuck me, long as he eat me with me, I'm good. Long as I can watch him, I'm good. And it's like, girl, why are you going? Why are you going up? Why don't you want better for yourself? Like, I know I'm all over the place with this, but I got so many points to this. So if I'm just going all over, and whatever point hit whoever it hits, this is who it's for, okay? Yeah, it's like, why you always just wanna, oh, I'm alone. going through Instagram, seeing a couple memes. Well, we could be like this, but he want to be like that. Like, baby, you could be in your bag. You up here trying to hustle dessert in jars. You hustling your dinners, your bridge card off. Like, you hustling, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you watching kids, bitch. You doing all this extra. You doing braiding hair and shit, like, and still struggling, you know what I'm saying? And got a guy under you. Like, it's not making sense. Like, let me tell you what Dusty's love. The fact that women don't know the power they have is why men are so lucky, and it looks like they're always above with the relationship, because women don't know that they have the power, and that's why guys are like succeeding in the game of dating, because they know we have a power. They know that we don't know that we the power. They know that. Okay. And they take full advantage of it. But then you would have a woman, oh, I can't do that. I don't know how that's going. I don't want no karma coming back to me. I love my father, the Lord. So then it got you in the mindset of a man. I gotta love my father. I'm gonna love my man. I gotta love my father. Like, they be getting holy, they be getting spiritual with it. Oh no, the Lord don't want me doing that. The Lord don't want y'all fucking. Okay? Niggas keep talking some, oh, we blessed, we going to church, but y'all fucking all night, day long. Y'all ain't supposed to be fucking. God ain't never up in there blessing that. I don't care how holy y'all think y'all are. Nigga, you got to get married, period. You know, and that's why women ain't getting married, because they keep too busy fucking. Girl, you think you got to let him know you got that wop, wop, wop? Let me tell you something, all wop feel the same. Okay, some wop is dry. KY jelly will make your wop. KY jelly will make a dry bitch pussy feel just like a wop pussy, okay? That's it. They already done solved that problem. For the men, see how shit is in the men's favor? Like, seriously. There is nothing that is enhancing and making men give us money or take care of us or give us a lifestyle we live. But there is medicine out there, or there is some products out there that it's for a man so his thing can feel slimy. Come on now. All you have to say. And that's one thing I wish I would have learned, was keep it to yourself. Keep the WAP to yourself. Period. What makes your WAP different is how much money you make him spend on you. What makes your WAP different is how much you make him earn it, how hard you make him earn it. That's the only thing that differentiates where 8 WAPs. From her WAP to her WAP to her WAP. And then everybody got a WAP. KY Jelly, and a guy got WAP. Give him some stuff in some baseline. He got a WAP. Okay? Like, everybody got WAPs. It's how you differentiate your WAP. Is what you do to make him earn it. Okay? Alright? So, he gotta earn it. How does he earn it? By taking care of you, catering you, protecting you, sheltering you, providing for you, being there for you. And not only that, I mean, you know, to a certain extent, we do have to return those favors of being there for them and supportive of them as well, you know. But we're not going to be supportive to guys with potential. We're not going to be supportive to guys who's in college. We're not going to be supportive to guys who are, oh, I'm going to make it big. I'm working on this project, and once I get it, you know, we're going to get paid so much money for it. Or I'm working on this. As soon as I get this sack, as soon as I come up, we're going to ball out. Like, no. Like, we don't do it. We do that. We encourage men who's already up in the way. Okay? Already doing their thing. And your presence alone furthers them to remain inspired and continuously, you know, provide. But yeah. And that's another thing, you know. women who are, what I've noticed is that, you know, women who allow themselves to be mistreated, you know, really it's just that they just don't have no guidance, really. I think if a lot of more women knew what I know now, I think that it'd be more safe for women out here. Like, a lot of people, women who are domestically abused, didn't pay attention to signs. They ignored the obvious sign and then only paid attention to the materialistic sign, the dollar sign, you know, like, I really feel like you can get any man to do or take care for you without being abused, okay? I'm just saying, if you're already in that situation, you know, at least have him paying. But I also feel like you're always given a sign in the beginning, and I feel like you either choose to ignore it or you choose to take heed to it. And when you take heed to it, you will save yourself. And that's the thing, a lot of women can't see themselves or can't see that guy doing that to them because they're so charming. Guys are charmers, and that's all women want is charming. Tell me something I want to hear. That's like the song, it says, tell them what they want to hear. Just tell them what they want to hear. Just tell them what they want to hear. It's like, just tell them. Like, those, it's like, they made a whole song out of that. Because it's so easy to manipulate a woman just by telling her what she wants to hear. And some women, they so used to being by themselves, hustling so much, where they'll settle for a guy, they'll settle for another woman's man, like, and try to be serious with him, is what I'm saying. Like, and literally be trying to hog the dick, like, he really don't clearly belong to this other girl. Like, he clearly didn't tell you. Like, girls be hard pressed. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if he your man. If your man make me happy, then that's that. And it's like, at the same time, you being faithful to this guy, though. Why are you being faithful to him? And you look like a bum still. You know you ain't getting new shit and all this and that. How the fuck is he making you happy? Like, girls just be falling in love with the pillow. Just falling in love with the pillow talking. You know what I mean? Like, girl, you ain't upgraded or nothing, raggedy looking, scruffy, no new car, no this and the third, and you still talk about some, oh, but he made me feel good. I don't care. Girl, bitch, we'll fight over him. Like, this is why guys ain't valuing. This is why guys value their cars, because a car is going to make them take care of a car. A car is going to make them spend money. A car is going to make them have maintenance. A car is going to make them oil change and gas, make sure it's straight. A car is going to make a guy keep checking on him, make sure he ain't running empty. A guy love his car so much, he keep checking on the gas and it can't go empty. Can't go empty. Hey, make sure he keep checking on you. You can't go empty. You can't go empty. You need oil change. You need checkup. You need money. You need checks. Maintenance, okay? Money, checkups, maintenance. See how money and you see how they go together? Yes, you need that too. Stop selling yourself short, or be by yourself and do it by yourself, or pick the right targets. And stop making it bad for everybody else. And that's why the value is going down, because women are not making these guys work for it. And that's why you got guys that are going another way, you know? One of the reasons why. Because, you know, you make it too easy for them. And they getting it. They putting that same makeup and that same wig on and getting your bread. Trust. Because they know the power. They are a man themselves. So they still know how a man thinks. And how a man thinks is through his pockets. Gotta keep that in mind. You want to think of like a man, think about how can you get in his pockets. You want to hook him, Get in them pockets. It's the only way you can hook him, woman. It's not your vagina, ma'am. I'm sorry. Miss Michigan feel the same way. You feel me? Put some baseline in Miss Michigan. She feel the same way. Make them earn it. Make them earn it. Guys, get paid to go to the gym and go to practice and to get flown around. Oh, thank you, Lord. And to get flown out and to different states, to state, away from their family. This is how you know a guy's determined. They go away from their family. You know why those basketball players be away from their family? Because even though their family is a real trophy, in their mind, that trophy is that motherfucking that trophy award that they go win. Whatever that basketball thing. The finals cup, the Stanley Cup. There we go. No, that might be hockey. I don't know. Anyway, that trophy, okay? Because that trophy makes them work for it. It's not nothing that is in multiple. It's their own one unique, and she's not giving her away. And it's like, no, you got to work for me. You got to train hard. You got to win games. You got to be for your family. You got to practice. You know, you got to smell other people's jock stuff in the locker room. Like, you got to stay fit. You got to do this. You got to do these press conferences, these interviews. You got to wake up early. You got to go to sleep late. You know, like, you got to eat out in these different restaurants every day. They like, you got to do this in order to get to that. Risk through breaking this, breaking that. Injury this, injury that, you know. Make him earn it, mama. This is what I wish I would have learned. Make him own it. Earn it. And you have to also know that don't give it up to every guy that you get your number, that you talk to. I don't care if y'all know. Stop going to their houses and watching their movies. Stop going to movie days. Movies, no. It's a cheap route. It's a cheap route, and it's a way to get you in the bed. And somewhere, no, just don't, women. It's early daytime lunches, malls, this and the third.